Hello and welcome to Goji Films Presents. I don't know how many of y'all are going to be here, but we are here, so might as well chill out for a little bit. What is this? Random paper on my desk here. That's it. It's random Lego thingy. I can show you if y'all want me to. There's nobody here. I don't know who I'm talking to, but whatever. Random Lego cat thingy. One second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Is there anybody here yet? No. Okay. Damn. Dang. Okay. I'm gonna set this up here. Musical devicey thingy called the Alexa. I might put it all the way over here. Alexa. Alexa. Oh my God. Alexa, play chill music.
Here's a station you might like, Acoustic Chill Radio, on Amazon Music.
Alexa, play songs by OnLap.
Shuffling songs by OnLap, on Amazon Music.
Alexa, play chill music.
The station, Chill Alternative Radio, on Amazon Music.
Alexa, play acoustic chill.
The playlist, Acoustic Chill, on Amazon Music.
Alexa, turn down volume 3. Alright, well, Alexa, turn down volume 2. Hey, Mom. Here comes the airplane. Kill the giant cat. Godzilla -1. It's a good kitty. Come on, somebody join. Oh, hi. Hello. Somebody's joined. I got my cat here. Hello. Welcome in. Feel free to say anything in the chat if you want. Just see who it is. Got Kitty. But today we're just going to be talking about whatever projects I have planned next. Alexa, turn off. Just playing music back there, but don't need that anymore. Alright, Kitty. You three. Whoop. Good kitty. Oh, hello. 2 people. Let's go. Hello. I just let my cat go. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I got a cat with me. He's just chilling. We're going to be talking about different projects here for Goji Films. Hello, Father. Father has arrived. Well, future projects, obviously my biggest next project is, in fact, Variant Mechagodzilla 2, which we have the whole cast right here. Mecha, Shockwave, and Sado, clearly, in the flesh. But that's my biggest next project. The Godzilla X Pacific Rim franchise, I still do want to continue that, but it is not my #1 priority right now. But that is a very important project to me that I do want to continue working on. I felt like I had a burst of motivation for Variant Mechagodzilla, which is definitely my favorite franchise. Thanks to Kitty. He likes going up in the window. He's just chilling up there, but yeah. And yeah, so Variant Mechagodzilla is definitely my #1 priority right now. But for any of y'all that were hoping to see another part 2, Pacific Rim X Godzilla, I don't lose hope. That will come. So don't be worried about that. That will be coming at some point. But just it isn't my priority at the moment. But that will come around some point. I'm just gonna set this guy up here momentarily. I shall return. I'm just gonna have this guy take over the live for like a second. I shall return momentarily. Alright, I have returned. I just wanted to grab Gypsy Danger. Who is the other person in the live? Because there's 2 people in the live. But I know Father is here. But I don't know about the other person. Come here, kitty. Come here. Come here, kitty. Move that. But yeah, some of the biggest priority right now is Variant Mechagodzilla 2, which is I'm hard at work at writing and concepting. I'm trying to tell a story with it. It's Kitty. Kitty is here to keep you engaged because everybody loves Kitty, right? Kitty booty. Y'all love Kitty. Do you love Kitty? Because I love Kitty. What, are you good, buddy? You're just sitting there. Why are you freaking out on me? Silly little kitty. Yep. But, yep, silly kitty. Oh, hi! The artistic autistic, yes. A good friend of mine. Let's go. Good to see you. I got Kitty. Alright, be free. Alley-oop. But yeah, my biggest priority right now as of projects is Variant Mechagodzilla, which I'm hard at work at. I'm gonna take this opportunity to show y'all a very cool custom figure I made for the movie. If you've seen the first one, you probably remember the amalgamation, but he didn't look like this. He didn't look this cool. He likes being tossed. He's a silly boy. He likes being tossed around. Don't worry. And if I don't toss him, he'll jump out of my arms anyway. I'm gonna cover that up real quick, just so that isn't blaring in your eyes. He likes sitting up in the window, so I let him sit up in the window. But a very cool custom figure of mine is the Amalgamation 3.0, as I like to call him, because the 2.0 was the one you saw in the post-credit scene, but this guy looks a lot different than the one in that specific post-credit scene, because this guy's a lot more bulky, has more interesting parts, such as the Dilophosaurus and things at the tail, and just overall some bulkier build that makes him look really badass. On his legs as well. And if you open up his chest panel, you can actually see the Soundwave head inside it, which is just a silly little detail that probably won't appear in the film, but it was cool nonetheless. Am I right? But this really goes to show some of the things that go into making a project of mine. See, so on that shelf back there are some of the other characters from that second and first movie, such as the original Amalgamation is actually over there, which isn't in great shape, for the record, because he got absolutely demolished in the first film and is in some very bad condition here. And yes, so this guy here, how long does it take me to make 30 seconds of film? That's a hard one. So when I was first making the original Variant Mechagodzilla and I wasn't as sure as what I was doing, it took me about 30 minutes to make 30 seconds. But since I've gotten a lot better, it probably takes me about like 5-10 minutes maybe at most. It still is a very long process, and a lot of the time I have to reshoot things, retool things, rework things to make it look right. And so overall, it takes a very much large amount of time to make something like this, but it really is all worth it in the end. And then also, all that time is combined with making these and this, which I actually am going to modify this a little bit more to make it look destroyed and make it look more like that original Amalgamation. So, because it is going to make a cameo in the next film, just for a short moment, though. I'm not going to spoil too much about this film, because I want you all to be surprised by it. But this guy is going to make a brief cameo, since he is the original Amalgamation before the second one comes back. And I don't care about, telling y'all that the Amalgamation is coming back, since it was already revealed, a while ago in the actual film. And I plan to release more trailers soon. Take his foot off. I plan to release more trailers at some point for this next film. Let me move this out of the way here. But this next film is going to be a big project of mine. I want to go grab some of those other figures from the next film. Right over here. Now, this guy here, which is actually pretty cool here, is actually pretty cool. So he takes the YOLO Park. It takes the YOLO Park Optimus Primal and removes all of the outer plating and such. Removes all the outer plating and such and makes him just like a bare endoskeleton, and also adds a new face mask that has a tube going all the way out the back, which is actually just a spring, like a really stretchy, long spring that looks like a tube. And it works really well for this figure. So I think it's very cool, some of the work that goes put into these projects of mine, and it takes me a long time to concept and design the characters. Every little detail is very important. Such as this one, which you probably remember from that first movie here. But he has some clear modifications, if you can't tell. He's got some changes put to him that are different from the first film. Like in the first film, there were tires on his back, but that tire has been replaced to his thigh here. And he has a new giant cannon, obviously. But also, he is now missing a hand, which was not missing before. But, yeah. Anyways, a lot of this is really cool and fun to do. Trying to think how I'm going to keep y'all engaged with this, but, like, I don't really know. I really wanted to talk about this with some people, because, yeah. A lot of stuff goes into it, and I think it's really interesting, so if you all want to listen to me yap about what goes into the film, yeah. I don't know how long this live stream is going to be, but I'm going to shoot for an hour. But, like, since there is quite a bit of projects that I am going to do. Also, I should warn y'all, like, Plushverse 2 came out, and Plushverse 2 released, and I'm not going to make a third one, even though it ended on a cliffhanger. Plushverse is just... The sequel wasn't necessary. It didn't need to happen. So I'm not going to drag it on any further. Mainly because the friend of mine that I collabed with for both films, I'm not very much in contact with anymore. Since he has moved away, I'm not going to be able to make a film with him. So, and I'm not making a third Plushverse without him. It's not the same. It's just, like, y'all get it, right? There's nobody here. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue to yap because, oh, somebody joined back. Okay, cool. Anyways, like I was saying, Plushverse 3 is not a film that I'm going to do because my friend that I would collab with for the film moved away, and I can't make a third Plushverse without him. But, anyways, it's not really what I'm here to talk about. Minecraft Blocks and Basics, my next live-action film that I'm doing. It is still happening. It has not started filming yet because weather conditions have not been great. And it'll probably release after the Minecraft movie. After the, Minecraft movie, as I should say. I'm not gonna dog on the Minecraft movie because, hot take, I actually kind of like it. But still, I'm still making my own because I know cash in popularity, right? But, yeah. So, it's still in progress. I'm hoping that it won't get canceled like some of my other films in the past have. Live-action movies have always been a little bit difficult for me. Because, yeah. They always have been. Huh. Okay. Don't mind me. Just found some missing sticky tack on the bottom of one of my guy's feet. It's not really sticky anymore, though. Just need to run it under some water or something, and then it should be golden. But whatever. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm just like losing my place here. Sorry. But some other important stuff I have here to talk about are. Shoot, God, I'm sorry. Live streams have always been hard for me because I don't have a scripted thing. That's why I always collab live streams have always been better for me. Like, cause I was really hoping more people would be here, so I could talk to chat and stuff, which did work out for a little bit, but nobody's talking in chat anymore. So it's usually live streams. I'm able to drag them on because I'm able to talk to chat. But I'll continue. Like, the problem is I don't want to talk about the plot of Very Mechagodzilla 2 so much, because I don't want to spoil it since first trailer just came out. But whatever, I'll continue on. But something important is I'm not sure quite yet how Saibo is going to return. I know he is going to be in it, but I'm still workshopping how he's going to return. Like, all of my projects, really, like, they're wonky. Very, very wonky. Like, I don't have a whole story planned out from the beginning. I kind of go with the flow as I go, having specific plot points that I want to play out. Variant Mechagodzilla, the first one, the final product turned out very differently from what my original vision was for how the plot was going to play out. But I'm really happy with that final product, so... But that strategy also made it so there was a lot of plot holes and such, which I'm going to try and do better with in this next film here, which I think I can do better with. I think I will be able to do better with this, because also another thing back then is I wasn't great at storytelling in general. Because, like, unlike with this film, I didn't have very specific plot points that I needed to play out. I was kind of going with whatever I felt worked. So that caused some problems, but in this next film, I have a very specific timeline that needs to happen. So, yeah, things shouldn't be so janky. And I want to clear up also some information from that first respective film and such. Hello, kitty. In the window. Cat in the window. Cat. Cat in the window. Anyways, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna get some water. I'm gonna get some... So for the person that just joined, I'm going to get some water. I shall return, like, in, like, a second. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Hey. I'm gonna go grab that cat so I can force him to come hang out with us. Come here, kitty. I'm trying to be as gentle as I can with you, buddy. You are being very difficult. I'm just gonna fall back. Soft landing there. I'm trying to be as gentle as I can, buddy. Kitty! You got a kitty! But yeah. Just gonna try to make you comfortable here. And chill here. There you go, buddy. He's chilling. You're chilling, right, buddy? Anyways, there are a lot of important steps to making a stop-motion film. I mean, specifically my stop motion films, like, you're not gonna see me using the same strategies as, like, maybe, like, a big budget stop motion film like Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio or Coraline, because I am not a big budget studio, so, but yeah, I'm not a big budget studio, so I don't do big budget things. I just animate and for funsies and stuff. But yeah, whatever. Stop motion, y'all probably already know what that is, but it's basically you take a character, you take a billion little pictures of them moving very slightly with each little movement, and then it looks like they're slapping somebody or something. And it's like a billion little frames of them moving, and then it looks like they're slapping. But yeah, I'm a little awkward today because I'm just a little bit tired, but whatever. Only a little bit though, but yeah. But stop motion is something I really love, and ever since I discovered it, my films have changed forever. And I'm really glad that I discovered that strategy, because my films will never be the same as they were before, and that's a good thing. Hello, kitty. You want to get lifted up? You want to say hi? He's just chilling. Not right, buddy. You're just chilling. Yeah, he's just chilling. But yeah, I really do love stop motion animation, and I am going to continue to love it as much as I do now. And I remember at my school, which I'm not going to say the name of for obvious reasons, it's a pretty small school for the record, but I got to show off first variant Mechagodzilla and the new trailer for the next one to the whole school. Like I said, small school, and they all loved it a lot, even though it was really janky, and everyone seemed really excited to see what I had to do for the next one, so I let them know that I was doing this live stream. I don't know if there were any of my fellow classmates here on the live right now, but I hope there are at some point during this live stream. And yeah, yeah. So, shoot, I lost my place here. I blank out a lot, for the record. But Variant Mechagodzilla 2, it's a big project. So I'm going to go over some of the plot points. So, a very important thing you need to watch for this next film is Variant Mechagodzilla Cretaceous Chaos, which it'll be on my channel, and just scroll down on the videos and you'll see it as a T-Rex on the thumbnail. But yeah, it's so, because the beginning of Variant Mechagodzilla 2 ties right into the end of that. So it is a very important thing you need to watch for the next film, because the beginning of that, you might not really get what's happening, even though it is just a dinosaur fight. It's important for you to watch that. I don't have any of the dinosaur figures here with me right now, but that's not really necessary at the moment. But it starts off with a dinosaur fight as they're trying to make their way out of the universe, and once everything eventually calms down, they leave. I don't know who's still in the live right now. If y'all can comment or something so I can just see who it is, that would be great. My live streams haven't always been that interesting, guys, just for the record. So I might release a video, separate, like just a video that goes over some of the points that I made in this live stream that y'all can just watch over afterward. Just because, yeah. But whatever, it's still cool for me to talk about this with y'all, like, person to person, like, make it feel real. But yeah, water. But yeah, a lot of the time stop motion can be really difficult, and there's always the editing side of it as well. Like editing, I'm always tweaking with different, like, messing with different sounds, seeing what sounds right, choosing the right music. Music has always been difficult to choose the right thing, even though it might seem simple in the final product. It's always a little bit difficult to choose what sounds right. I remember for that opening scene for Variant Mechagodzilla 2 here, it took me a while to choose the right music, and when I finally found the right thing, it worked out and sounded great. But yeah, it's a good kitty cat down there on my lap. But yeah, you're scratching me. What are you doing? Being a little pain. Come on, stop clawing me. You're fine. Chill out. Just gonna give you a little boost over here. Whoop. But yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna go for this with this live stream here. What is this? Anyways, yeah, I'm just messing with random stuff here. Don't mind me. And whatever. I think this probably should have just been a video rather than a live stream, but I did the live stream because I had the time to. I think so. Oh yeah, Very Mechagodzilla Bells and Chimes, which was supposed to be the Christmas special for last year, is in fact canceled. Was in fact canceled, as you know, because I just didn't have the time to. I just didn't exactly have the time to finish it. I didn't actually have the time or motivation to finish it, but the scenes from that Christmas special are now going to be transferred over to Variant Mechagodzilla 2. So there were scenes that were animated, but some of that footage is going to be transferred because it ties into the plot of that. Very importantly, so I don't know where yet, but I know that is going to tie into the plot. So the Christmas special is not, the footage from the Christmas special is not lost. It's not lost footage. It was now going to be transferred over to a scene in Variant Mechagodzilla 2 because it already tied into the plot of it. So, yeah. That's really the most important part of that. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, yeah. So, every little detail of Variant Mechagodzilla I do want to keep intact, such as that Christmas special that got canceled, is going to tie into the plot of VMG 2. So it's going to make it short scene. Sorry, zoned out. And if you've watched the Christmas special from 2023, you'll know that. If you watch the Christmas special, stutter. If you watch the Christmas special from 2023, you'll know that that was also a Variant Mechagodzilla thing, and it went to like a FNAF Christmas location thing, and it's that new Christmas special was going to be returning to that, but it was going to be darker and scarier and all that jazz. Which also, fun fact, Variant Mechagodzilla 2 is going to be an action horror film. Yes, there's going to be many dark elements that were not present in that first respective film. That it's going to be very dark. And like this character here, Amalgamation 3.0, is going to be ruthless. He's not going to hold back. And he's just absolute crazy, and he's going to be able to kill a lot of people. Some main characters even. I'm not going to say who yet, but just for the record, probably won't be any of the 3 main cast members. But I'm not going to tell you if that is the case. Like, so, one of them might get killed. I'm not going to tell you, though. One of them might get killed. I'm sure if they got killed, it wouldn't be long until they're brought back to life, but I'm not going to tell you whether any of them get killed by Amalgamation or even the new villain, which I'm not going to tell you who is yet. So I'll leave y'all speculating on that new villain character besides the Amalgamation. No way. What did I just say? Whatever. But there are going to be a lot of new main cast members, as you know. Like, there's going to be a dinosaur, so a Pyroraptor with a Australian or British accent. I'm trying to decide which accent I want to use for that. So, yeah. Still trying to decide which accent I want to use for that. Either way. Still trying to repeat myself. Sorry. I'm still trying to decide which of those 2 accents I want to use. I'm leaning more on the Australian accent side because it's just like British accent is something that I use a little too much for characters. But Springtrap is going to make a cameo, and he is going to have a British accent. He's like, Foxy! Where are you, Foxy? Just like something like that. I don't know. I'm being random. But like something like this is going to be Springtrap's voice. Freddy! Freddy! Get your animatronic ass over here! Damn animatronics. Something like that for Springtrap. Springtrap isn't going to play an important role, but he will, like the FNAF animatronics will make a cameo. Along with Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog are going to make brief cameos as well. It's a multiverse film, so you can do anything with it, right? I do not have a Shadow figure yet, but I do have Sonic. I need to work on getting my hands on a Shadow figure for that film, but it has been really difficult for me to find one. So I've been looking everywhere, man. I've been trying my best to find a Shadow figure for that. So, yeah. Is there any music you want me to play? Because I got an Alexa over there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there, right at the tip of my finger. Is there any music you want me to play for you guys? I wish chat was going or something, because, like, I'm bored. This is boring. Can somebody say something in chat, please? I want more people to join this, but nobody's joining. I didn't advertise this live stream like I did my past ones, so... Whatever, I guess. It doesn't really matter, but whatever. Is that you, Father?
It's me.
Hello, Father.
Hello.
Do you want to come say hi?
Sure.
The door's locked. Come in. We have the Father here. This is my dad, guys. We're just here talking about different characters and new cameos that are going to appear in the film.
Nice.
Such as, like, Sonic the Hedgehog and Shadow.
Nice.
They're going to make cameos and stuff. Since I was saying this is a multiverse film, so there's all kinds of characters that can make cameos. Because infinite possibilities, right?
Yeah. Infinite
possibilities. I'm trying to keep it mostly spoiler-free here. I am giving a little, like, teases and stuff. Keep people wondering what's actually going to happen.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
I'm super excited.
Yeah. This guy.
Guy's awesome.
Yeah. I kind of like inspired him off of like Darth Vader a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because of the face mask. Like in the scene I've animated that he makes a cameo and he's like doing that breathing like Darth Vader is.
He looks pretty sinister, all gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amalgamated amalgamation.
Franken dude.
Yeah, this guy was after he died in the first movie and then came back as this.
Crazy.
This guy's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff goes into these films here. There's tons of tiny details that I have to get right.
Yeah.
And it takes a long time. But yeah, I'm trying to shoot for an hour here.
Doing an hour?
That's what I'm shooting for. If I can go longer, I'll go longer. But I don't know how long I'm going to get.
Nice.
I'm slowly trying to find more stuff to talk about, but it isn't perfect.
Just don't talk about brain rot.
Oh, yeah.
No brain rot.
I've talked about some of the other movies that I'm doing, such as like the Pacific Rim Godzilla franchise that started. I have not really had the motivation to work on another part to that quite yet, but that will come at some point. But Variant Mechagodzilla is really what I wanted to work on right now. And there's also that Minecraft movie that you're going to be starring in.
I am Steve.
You just said don't talk about brain rot.
Oh, sorry.
You just said it.
I didn't know that was brain rot.
It sort of is, but still.
Gen X dad right here, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Got my Gen X Flogging Molly t-shirt on.
Yeah, but still, he is Steve, though. He is Steve.
I'll be Steve.
He's going to be playing Steve.
I have a blue t-shirt.
He has the shirt. We were at a car show last night, actually, and there was a dude that looked just like Steve.
There was a lot of Steves at the car show.
But this
Not
guy...
all of them in blue shirts.
But this guy had a blue shirt, like somewhat purple pants, too.
Yeah.
And he had the beard, too. Like, he looked like Steve.
I better start growing out my beard if I'm going to look like Jack Black.
I don't want you to look like Jack Black. That was the purpose of it. Because Jack Black doesn't look like Steve.
No. All right, I got to go.
All right, see ya. Nice having you on.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too.
Well, that was nice having him on for a little bit. But yeah, he is going to be playing Steve in that film. Technically, I'm going to be playing the main character, but Steve is also going to be playing a big role in that. But yeah. Also, I should mention, I completely forgot to mention this. Like, the Transformers played a huge role in the first film, but I completely neglect to mention that they're going to be in the second. How does one do that? Let me go get them, actually, because they are going to have new looks, obviously, because like all the new characters have new looks besides Cybo and Mecha. I'm actually working on a possibility that Cybo might get a redesign, but I am not going to say anything for certain yet, because I have not decided. But keep your hopes up for a possible Cybo upgraded design of sorts. You know, I'll probably modify a Haya Toys figure, but not for certain yet, just for the record. But keep out for that. I'll be right back. I'm just going to get the Transformers. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so they left. Okay, whatever. I'm still going to keep yapping because I don't care if they're here or not. But the characters that are going to be returning from the first film that are Transformers are obviously going to be Optimus Primos and Bumblebee. They are going to have new designs. Like, this guy has that bootleg. Well, I don't want to say bootleg, but it's that other figure, like the third party, that's the word. Third party figure that is meant to improve that original Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus. And he's still fully able to transform. Well, yeah, he's still, obviously. But I don't he's not going to play, I don't want the Transformers to play that big of a role because I don't want them to shine over our main characters. You'll probably get that. I don't want them to shine over the main characters because they kind of did shine over them in that first movie. But I was in my Transformers hyperfixation for a little bit while making that, so they did kind of steal the show for a little bit. But the really cool thing about this third-party figure is I'm pretty sure it has some die-cast in it, such as the thighs here. These feel like metal. They feel like metal. I don't know about anywhere else, but like they feel smooth like metal. So that's pretty cool. So these are the new Transformers that are going to be returning. And there's going to be other Transformer cameos as well, such as the Jurassic Park Transformers, which obviously are going to be cool because I love Jurassic Park. And I was going to do a series based in the Cretaceous, like the Cretaceous Islands universe, but I decided to go without that because I'm doing a little bit too much with that universe, respectively. But what that series was about was going to be about one of the Jurassic Park Transformers doing a mission in that universe for the Multiverse Protection Group, which is kind of like the Spider-Man team that protect the multiverse, except different because it doesn't just include Spider-Man, it includes everyone. And then Mechagodzilla, our main character, Mecha Boy, is the leader of that crew and is going to be leading that crew in this next film here. And all that'll get explained as well in that film. But yeah. Anyways, so that main character, Jurassic Park Transformer would be the Dennis Nedry Transformer that transformed into a Jurassic Park Jeep. And so it'd be two main characters, the Jurassic Park Jeep Transformer and the Ford Explorer Transformer, that would be sent on a mission into that world to do some recon and stuff, and they would deal with dinosaurs and anomalies and shit. Just like Spider-Verse had its anomalies. This is what this one's about, except Mecha himself, the leader of the team, caused the anomalies to happen because of the events of the first movie, opening that first ever multiverse portal. He himself and him traveling different universes in the multiverse caused him to kind of screw some stuff up, so he has to kind of fix it himself. But yeah, those two Transformer Jurassic Park stuff have sent on a mission to do some recon into that universe respectively, and that might get set up in the second film. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the series, but that scene will be in the second film that sets it up. Like Mecha would tell him, like, you two go do recon on universe whatever the hell number I chose for it was. I don't remember. It was a long ass number. I really gotta choose less long numbers, I swear. But yeah, so that series specifically would have those two Jurassic Park Transformers. They just left and y'all just joined and left like within 2 seconds. Y'all got bored that quickly. Really? Come on, man. Anyways, so yeah, I already went over that. They were doing retcon on that universe. So, retcon on the universe. But yeah, I don't think I need to talk about it. Some of the anomalies would be dinosaur related, such as probably like mechanized dinosaurs that don't belong in that universe, and all sorts of other stuff. But that's essentially the gist of it. So that's a series that a short, like similar to Cretaceous Chaos in a 1 episode short, where it would take place in that. And that episode would be taking place during the events of Variant Mechagodzilla 2. So it would probably release either before or after Variant Mechagodzilla 2. I would prefer to do it after, for obvious reasons, for continuity reasons. And, like, obviously Cretaceous Chaos had to be released before Variant Mechagodzilla 2 because it ties into the beginning of the movie and doesn't take place in, like, the middle of it. Kind of like how a prequel comes out to kind of tie things together. Like, some things are important to that plot and take place within that movie. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Anyways, that would be probably not too plot significant, but it would take place during the events of Variant Mechagodzilla 2, and it'd be funny to think about. So these two Transformers here are just having to deal with random crap going on in the Cretaceous Islands theuniverse, while these other two are having this dark, crazy ride of an adventure where their friends are dying, and then these two have no idea about it at all, and just are trying to deal with the anomalies that are going on in that universe. But y'all let me know if y'all want to see that. It would be called Variant Mechagodzilla Titanic Beasts. I might workshop the name, but that's essentially what I would want the name to be. Probably be about 3 minutes long, just like Cretaceous Chaos was. And yeah. So, and my voice acting is very much improved. Like, for Amalgamation 1.0, he kind of sounded like, what the hell? What did you do to me? Like, obviously my voice was higher, so I didn't sound like that. But this guy, I'm really trying to exemplify my voice acting. Why did my Alexa just go on? But I'm really trying to exemplify that voice acting. He's like, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. Like, something like that. It's just like, I am what you made me. Instead of, like really going all out for the voice acting. Because this first one, I was kind of scared to go all out because I'm in my house. But, like, I don't care anymore. I want this film to be good. So I want the voice acting to be just as good. Right? Like, y'all get what I'm saying here? Like, I want the voice acting to be just as good. So, yeah. And, like, characters such as Optimus Prime, instead of using the already pre-existing voice lines or even AI, I'm going to voice them myself. I'm going to voice myself. He's like, my name is Optimus Prime, and I am the leader of the Autobots. Like, all the characters, I'm going to voice myself, like, instead of using AI or anything. Like, because since I've gotten better at voice acting, I'm able to differentiate the voices and use different voice effects to make them sound different in their own right. And Gypsy Danger probably will make a cameo because it's a film about robots, and this is a giant robot. Right? And maybe the characters will even visit the Godzilla specific Rim universe that I've set up. But who knows? But yeah, pretty cool, right? Anyways, there's a lot of really cool stuff that's going to go on in this next film that I really want y'all to see. And I might release some clips from this. Who knows? I'm not even going to say anything for certain yet. But y'all will get little teasers for Variant Mechagodzilla 2 every so often. It is still a very, very long ways out, so I wouldn't get your hopes up about it coming out anytime soon. It's going to be, like, next year at the earliest. The very earliest next year. Y'all get me? So, the very earliest Variant Mechagodzilla 2 will release is next year. So, yeah. Because I just, like... Yeah. That's just how it works for me. Stuff like that takes a long time. I think the very earliest... The very, very earliest would be, like, December this year. But it's not happening. I'm shooting for 20 minutes for this film. That is how long I want it to be, at the least. Since this last one was about 14, 15 minutes long, I want to make this one longer since there's more story and more stuff I want to put in it that I think are going to be very important for the franchise. Never mind. But, like, yeah, so I want this one to be longer because it's going to be very lore heavy. It's going to include a lot of important details. So, yeah. It's going to be very important overall. Or some people would join. I'm just, like, yapping to myself now. Yeah. All of this is very important, so I really hope some people go back and watch this live stream after. Because it's all very important. Excuse me. Because it's all very important. And other projects are also very important to me as well. I'm trying to jog my memory here of what other projects I had planned. Like, such as the Minecraft one. I do still want to do that one. It is probably going to be on the shorter side. I did want to make it like 15 minutes, but that's going to be like my maximum for this Minecraft project. Because it's a spoof film, like my spoof film Fixing Good. That one was about 5 minutes long. That one was about 5 minutes long. This one I want to be able to like have, like, I'm gonna shoot for like 10, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up on it because it's just gonna be a silly Minecraft film. It's not gonna be, but it's still gonna be able to try and take itself seriously. Like, Steve is gonna be a serious character rather than the overacting Jack Black. Like, Steve is going to actually be, is going to try to actually be an actual mentor to my character. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to go for when making this film. When making a Minecraft film, is just to still make it live action, but do with the Minecraft movie everything the Minecraft movie didn't. But yeah. So I think that kind of wraps up everything I'm saying here. But Very Mechagodzilla 2, y'all should be excited. It is going to be a really cool film. And I will see you guys later. In life. See ya!